Hey guys, this is Jacek from Cosmetic Garden. I want to show you today how to create easy labels for your soaps and other products that they don't have to be soaps. Um, but I also want to show you one thing. If you think you're not handy enough to make these labels that I'm going to show you how to, and it's really easy, or you simply don't like your design, you can actually purchase them from my website, the ones that I already created. If you go to cosmeticgarden.com, this is my website, okay, and you go to accessories, you will have the option to purchase the labels I created, okay? And I'm going to show you how to create this, something similar. Now, my website, unfortunately, due to limitations, will charge you a shipping fee even though the labels I'm selling are the digital format, meaning that you would have to print it out yourself and customize it yourself. So if that happens, I'm gonna, of course, as soon as I'll have access to my computer, I'm gonna just refund you the shipping fee because there's no shipping involved, and I need to work on that you know, making, I guess, this smoother. But in case you can't and you charge shipping fee, please don't worry. I promise I'll refund you. I'll have somebody asking me about it. At this moment, I just can't do it. It's set automatically all the orders under $15. The shipping charges applied. But as I said, this is I put a message over here. Due to the limitation of my website, when purchasing some of my labels, you might be asked to pay shipping fee. If that happens, the shipping fee will be refunded as there is no shipping involved in the process of emailing you the labels of your choice. So that's what it is. And you see, I posted just a one label, but they look like this when you get it. It's hold on, it's 20 labels, I think. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. Yes, 20 labels per page. There are 2 by 2. Now, I'm going to show you today how to make them and how to make different types of labels. They don't have to be 2 by 2. But before I do it, let me just show you one label company that you can purchase the labels from them. Now, here's the thing. I'm not affiliated with this company of anyhow. This is called Online Labels. I just use the product and I like it, and I'll show you why I like it. And you might choose different company. You may even go to the dollar store. They have the self-adhesive paper in the dollar store. You don't have to buy the professional looking labels. But let me show you why I like the online labels. Simply because it allows you, and it helped me before because I had specific shape of my soaps. It allows you to choose the size and the shape of the labels you want to have. So let me just go to do 2 by 2 because I think that's what I want to do. And you can have circles and you can have any type. Hold on, where's the 2 by 2? That's what I want. And you view the product, and it also allows you to right now choose the type of paper and the print you're going to be using, the printer and things like that. So you have the options to customize things. I don't think they're very, very expensive. But again, you can go cheaper way and go to either local company. Oh, I'm sorry, my fingers just got stuck there. You can go to local printing company. Especially if you're buying only few, let's say if you have few jars of jam that you're planning to label, you really don't need to go and buy these expensive labels. You can find self-adhesive labels in a dollar store. Now this company, what I like about them, they're giving you the pricing here. So you see the cheapest options, I guess 100 sheets would be $20, less than $20, like $19. Now keep in mind that the 100 sheets each has 20 labels on it. So you can print a lot out of that, and I think it's very cost efficient. Now they also have software. Hold on, that where it was. You can choose different colors as well of the paper. They also have a software that you can work on, and I worked that before. I didn't like that software that much, so that's why I kind of came up with the idea. It's not really my idea of how to make the labels. I'm saying it's not my idea because you can probably Google it and you'll find different ways, but I kind of like it, and it's easy for me to make. So let me show you. Once you have here once you choose the template, and you can choose the paper, But then you can go and you can actually download the blank template, and that's what I like. And it asks you to different types of I guess software that you can use it for. This is their software, and they're letting you use it for free if you're a customer. I'm going to be using the Word template simply because I want to show you how to create your own labels at a really friction of the price, and they're going to look beautiful. They're going to look like this. So if you like them, you know, you might be today watching something that might gonna be very helpful for you. Now, I have to enable. Hold on for a second. Now, here's the thing. If you're gonna be using any images, because I used some of the images on my labels, they were either mine or I was able to purchase them. If you purchase them, you have to make sure they're not copyrighted. That's why I'm asking people when they're printing my labels not to exceed 500 copies, because I kind of want to count. You know, with the copyrighted items, you sort of have to. So if you're using your own images, there's no problem. But if you're using anything that it's commercial, was done by somebody else, make sure you have the right to do that. You know, that you are able to do it. So let me show you how we can create a label. Out of in the Word, you go to Insert, okay, and then you will create a shape. Out of that, you can use any shape you want. What I'm going to show you today is the rectangular or square shape, simply because that's what's 2x2 what I need. But you can use oval, you can use circle, you can use heart. There's, I think, heart somewhere here. You can use whatever you feel like it. Now, let me do this. Okay, and you drag that shape the size of the label. I tend to do it a little bit smaller because I want it to be printed. Now, you're already halfway done, and I'll tell you why. Because right now, you go here, you want to outline if you want the weight to be you know, wider. You choose what you want. I'm gonna be worrying about this later on. What you need to do is go and fill it with something. So you can either go with a picture. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. Let me see, because my hand is going to sleep when I'm showing you this. Or you can go to texture. You can choose any of this and use any of this. This is provided by Microsoft, so I think you can use that. But if you use, let's say you go with a picture, I'm gonna go to the place that I know I have some pictures saved under the labels. Images, and I'm gonna choose, let's say, my tulip, right? This is the picture I took of my flowers in my garden at some point. So now I would go back and I would probably make, you know, the border the same color or similar color. I can probably even fill it with add a little bit of volume to that. You don't have to. Okay, now at this moment you're halfway done, because what you need to do right now in order to have a beautiful label is to actually repeat the step. You go to Insert, you choose the shape. Let me go right now with the rectangle with rounded corners, so it's gonna be interesting. Okay, and you're gonna go the same way here, like this. Right? I just want to change the border, okay? And you can use even like this and make it look interesting, right? Because you can go like this and you can go like this, and you're making this interesting. Once you're here, you just right click on it and you do add text. That's it. And let's say label, right? Ready to print. I mean, you play with the text and all that things, but it's done. So you use a picture underneath, but you have a label that you created. Let me show you one more time something that you can create very easily. So you go to Insert, you choose a shape, you go to, I go to rectangle, you can do to whatever you feel like. You create this If you don't feel like adding any pictures, that's fine. You can just fill it with some colors. Hold on, let me just do the border first. So let me do purple, and I'm gonna add a little bit of volume of the border. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna fill it with some colors. Like this, right? This time I'm not going to be adding any pictures. I want to be on the safe side. I don't have any good pictures, but I want to create nice labels. So let me just start doing this. You go again to insert, shape. You choose again the shape you want to use. So that's what I want to use. You drag it. You don't want to fill it, but you want to make it, let's say you want to make, different colors. There you go. And the last thing, right click on it and you click add text. And it is. Soap. The soap. And then you play with the text again. I mean, just go and you can add image inside. But this is the easy way to create labels for you on your product. It's gonna cost you pennies. Again, you don't have to buy the labels from the company I showed you. I did. I like them. I think they have very good product. But you can go to very cheap stores and buy them, very cheap labels and stuff. But again, if you don't like them, I sell what I created before. This you can purchase on my website for $1.99. I'm not overcharging anyone for anything. This is more of something I created for people before. And if you feel like you want to benefit from this, it's only $1.99 on my website. Again, if my website will charge you the shipping, I'm going to refund you right away. As soon as I'm sitting in front of my computer, I'm going to refund you that. But I'll try to work on it and see if I can sort of remove the shipping charges somehow. So anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to email me or send me any message. I hope it's beneficial to you. I hope you can save some money by creating the labels for your product. It doesn't have to be soap or beauty products. You're making anything at home. This is kind of a fun tutorial, fun things to work with, and you can add fun pictures, even your family pictures, as the background thing. It's a fun thing to do, especially with, if you work with somebody, like with your kids and stuff, and make something look pretty neat. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.